Hello, everyone. My name is Roy Person,
And I am Samantha Person.
and thank you for visiting us at Entrepreneurs on the Move
Black
Business Boot Camp. Today, we're going to be talking about how to start a business. We're going to be giving you guys everything that you need pretty much to start your business. We're going to be talking about the licenses that you're going to need to start your business. We're going to be talking about the legalities and all of those things that you need to do to be in business, to give you guys a kind of a running chance on getting started into business. So Rachel, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys so you can see what it is that we're going to be presenting to you guys today. All right, it's already on desktop, share screen. All right, gonna be here. Slideshow. Let's see here. All right, again, thank you for visiting us at Entrepreneurs on the Move Black Business Boot Camp. I'm going to get you guys started again. We're going to be talking about your business ideas and how to get you guys situated in your business ideals, how to write a business plan, illegal structures of business, obtaining a business license and permit, how to finance your business, and how to market your business. And let me make sure that you guys are the screen is being shared with you guys. Stop recording for a minute. I'm gonna get
log in on my. I can't see that on my phone because we just recorded.
Yeah. Let me see here. I saw record earlier. Okay, stop sharing. All right, yeah, we're still recording. Okay, guys, just want to make sure that you guys are still on the screen with us. Okay, yeah, that's what I should be sharing with you guys. All right, great. All right, so again, we're going to be talking about these things, talking about marketing your business, and etc. Your business ideas. All right. To be in business, let's be real. You need to have an idea. You need to have an idea of what it is that you want to do. You need to know if you're going to have a grocery store, if you can have a beauty salon, a lawn service business, a mobile detail, what it is, whatever it is you're going to do, and you need to do some research on it. That's what the internet's for. The internet's your friend. Dig up the information, what you need to get started in that particular business, or you can give us a call and we'll help you guys try to figure out what you're going to need to do. But you need to know what type of business that you're going to be opening up. In business, you need to know what type of products you're going to be selling or servicing. Okay, if you're selling products, you need to know. If you're selling hair, you need to know all the different hairs you need to sell. If you're going to sell shoes, you need to have you need to be familiar also with the products you sell. How many times we go places and people are selling stuff and they don't even know about the product? It's ridiculous. Okay. Who will you be servicing? Basically, know your audience, know the areas you're in, know where you are, know who you're going to be selling to, do some research on your customers. Basically, that's basically. And why would somebody buy from you? Again, if you research your customers, you know what they like, you know what they don't like, and that kind of takes away the feeling of why would they buy from you. You know they're going to buy from you. What kind of locations, in terms of types of neighborhoods, traffic, and nearby firms or whatever. Basically, you want to know the areas what you're selling in. When I used to have a dollar store, we were in a neighborhood that had about maybe 10, 20,000 homes in the neighborhood. It started out good the first 6 months being in the neighborhood, but we were pretty much in the neighborhood by ourselves. There was nothing to bring the people to our dollar store other than maybe a bread store next door. And I mean, the bread store didn't have the whole community. Maybe we were near Walmart or near Publix or something where people were already shopping, and then we got the trickle downs from that. It would have been real good. But we thought that we was in a neighborhood and that it's a dollar store and people would need the product. But a lot of times people just drive on by or go down to Walmart or go wherever they gotta go, because. And then you think like those neighborhoods, just like, wait, man, people live in these neighborhoods, they've got to have money. That ain't always true. People in neighborhoods and houses, they got bills. Okay, they have bills, and a lot of times when people buy things, even if it ain't but $1, it's impulse shopping. That's a word you guys are gonna have to learn being in business about impulse buying. Okay, list of products and service suppliers. Basically, what you need to know is who you're gonna buy from, where you're gonna buy from. You need to have your wholesale market of your products. You need to know when you're buying these products from your wholesaler. Try to make at least 50%, profit on your products. You need to be able to double your money. In sales, being out there for many years and buying products, I would buy products and I would make money. But then what happens with anything, it becomes seasonal. You get stuck with the product a lot of times, and your wholesaler ends up being the person that's making all the money. The retailer or the person on the bottom, you're the person that's got to deal with the public. And the public is not as loyal as you think they would be. You're loyal to the wholesaler because you need that product to sell to the retail, to the customer. So it's like you got the manufacturer, okay, you got the wholesaler, then you got the retailer. The retailer is you. Even when you're doing a service, sometimes you still end up in the retail market. You're the person at the bottom. You're the person that has to deal with the customer. So know your products and know who you're buying from. List the major competitors. Okay, let's be real. You do not want to be number 5, the 5th barbecue restaurant, or the 5th barbecue shack on the road. If you got 5 barbecue restaurants on the road, why would you be 4? Why would you be number 5? Okay, look to see who's selling the same product. You don't want to be right next to across the street from a hair salon. I mean, not a hair salon, but if you're selling hair, you don't want to be across the street from a person that's selling hair. It makes no sense. Why put thousands and thousands of dollars to be right across the street from a competitor? Hey, don't think that because, I got better products and I could do this and I could do that. You don't know what shape that business is across the street. They may be getting that stuff straight from China. They will put you out of business, okay? Supply and demand. Go somewhere where your product suits the area. Supply and demand. If you did your research and you looked around and there was no little mom and pop grocery store in that area, and you can come in that area and put your little gas station, the mom and pop, you're going to make a killing until the big companies come in. But you have to prepare for that, okay? List the type of employees that you're going to be hiring, that you're going to require. An employee can put you out of business. You can have a restaurant business and an employee comes and for some reason brings a person out some food that's been sitting on the counter too long, or they didn't inspect the food, or they just, or employee did something. You want to bring in happy employees. You want to bring in employees that are willing to give 100% into your business, the same 100% that you're willing to give to the business. And I would say if you pay them well, they'll do what they're supposed to do. But in being in business in so many years, pay does not matter. People have been in jobs working with me making $50,000 a year or better, and come to work and want to do what they want to do. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to actually evaluate that person and see if that person's worthy to be in your business. I don't care if you're making $5 or $50,000 a year. It's your business. So don't allow one employee to put you out of business. So make sure it's a person that's coming in that's like you. All right, well, we're going to be talking about how to write a business plan. I'm going to be turning this over to Miss Samantha, and she's going to guide you guys into how to write a business plan.
Okay, when we're talking about writing a business plan, my name is Samantha Person. When we're talking about writing a business plan, there are several key aspects that are needed when you're doing a business plan. First things first, every business owner should have a business plan. Every business owner must have a business plan, whether it's a one-sheet plan, 10 pages, 30 pages. You have to have some type of plan for your business. It's like you plan for your life. You plan to get married. You plan to have kids. You plan to buy a house. You plan, to buy a car, to get a certain job. You have to plan for your business. You can sit down, write on a napkin, write on one sheet of paper, but you must have a plan. Now, business plan, it can help the business owner make tactical decisions on what it is that they want to do. What do you see your company in the future? Where do you see your company now? A business plan also sets the goals and objectives for your company. It helps you to write things down. Write down your summary. Write down your mission statement, which is your goals, your objectives for your company, and where you want to go in the future. A business plan establishes messages that you can communicate between the middle managers, outside directors, lenders, and potential investors. It's your blueprint for your future. So you want to make sure that you have everything in there that you think someone may want to know about your business. That some of the key elements that's going to be needed for your business plan is your introduction, your marketing, finance, operations, and then you're going to sum it all up in a nice little paragraph or page, depending on how detailed your business plan is. Now, moving on, we're going to start with the introduction. When you're going to be introducing your business, it's just like introducing yourself. So when you're introducing yourself, you're going to introduce yourself and say, hey, my name is Samantha Person, and this is what I am. This is what I do. I have a husband. I have kids. So that's my blueprint. And then when you're going on with your business and you're introducing your business, it's going to be detailed for your business. You're going to have your business goals. You're going to have your business structure, the skills and knowledge and experience, all that good stuff that you bring to the table, or your business partners. What are the advantages of your business? You always want to list the good part. When you meet somebody, you're going to be talking to them about yourself. I'm not going to meet somebody and say, oh, this is the bad things I do. No, I'm going to tell them the good things. So that's the same thing with your business plan. You're going to tell them the good things, the advantages. What can you do? What your business does different than your competitors. Now we're moving on to marketing. Marketing is important. It's very important, because if you don't market your business, then how are people going to know that you're there? So when you market your business, you're going to discuss the products and services that you offer. You're going to list in detail. If you're going to be a mobile detailer, you list all the services, because that's a service business. You list all the services that you provide for that customer. You're going to identify the customer demand for your product or service. So you're going to identify who are your customers. Again, if it's a mobile detail company, most of the time it's going to be people that's working, people that don't have time to clean their cars. It could be commercial accounts, car dealerships where you just go and do a basic wash. You're going to identify the market, its size, and the location. So when you're doing that, you're looking at where you're going to be as far as your business. Who you're going to market to. What location are you going to market to? Explain how your product or service will be advertised and marketed. So when you're doing your business plan, then you're going to include that in there, whether you're going to advertise in a magazine? Are you going to advertise online through Facebook or Twitter? Are you going to do coupons? Are you going to do Groupon? That's a form of advertising. Explain your pricing strategy. How did you come up with the price that you have? How did you come up with the price that you have? Your price is basically what you set. So when you look out there for your business and you see your competitors charging this or they're charging that, you got to come somewhere in between where they're going to come to you before going to the higher price, and make sure you have that good quality and that you can beat this person out so that you can break even and keep on moving with your business. So it's all a part of, your marketing part that you're going to put in your business plan. Now, the financial management part of your business plan, hey, everybody needs financing, whether it's local or personal or friend, family, you need financing. So you have to list in your business plan what type of financial management do you have, your financial sources, where are you getting your money from. You're going to have to list your personal finances as far as what you have, what are you bringing to the table. You're also going to develop your monthly operating budget, your return on investment for the first year. And that's going to be a monthly statement, whether you do 2 months on one sheet or 3 months on one sheet, depending on how small and how large your business is. You're going to provide a projected income statement and balance sheets for 2 years. Now, that's going to be 2 sheets of paper from 1 year, and then you carry it over to the next year, so that the person or the institution that you're trying to receive money from will see that you know something about your business finances, whether it's the operating budget, return on investment, income sheet, balance sheet, personal investments. Something has to be in that financial management section. The break-even point, we kind of talked about it a little bit. Where do you break even? Once you buy your product, when you sell it, what's that break-even point? Your personal balance sheet, that's putting down what you're going to put in the business. What investment are you going to put when it comes to making your business a success? Who will maintain your records? Will it be an accountant? Will it be QuickBooks? What you doing it yourself, or a friend doing them for you, or a tax preparer, a lawyer? You just have to put something there saying who is going to help you maintain your successful business as far as finances. Then the last part, you're going to provide a what if statement. And what if statements doesn't have to be real detailed. Basically saying, what if the customer no longer needs mobile detailing? What do you do then? Then you may have other products and services that you can offer them. Instead of doing just mobile detailing, maybe you could do headlight restoration. Oh, you don't need your car done today? Well, I see your headlight needs to be done. You can do that. Or you can do scratch and dent. So you always have something to back up the what if. Another what if statement could be, what if the market crashed today? Then what do you do tomorrow? Do you go in a different direction? Do you close up shop and start over again? So those are some what if statements that you would need to put into your marketing section, your financial section. Operations is another very important part of your business plan. As Mr. Roy Person said, an employee can make and break your business as well as a customer. So operations, your day-to-day business operations are very important. Whether you're going to be a part of the business, an active part of the business, or you're going to hire you're going to hire employees to perform those tasks. But it's very important that you are familiar and you're able to put on paper what it is that you do from day to day. Hiring and personnel procedures. If you're a sole proprietorship, that's basic. But if you're going to be a corporation and you're going to be hiring people, then you need to have something in place for the hiring process. Do you advertise with this agency, this agency? Do you just do word of mouth advertising, hiring, but whatever you plan to do, it needs to be in writing. The type of insurance and the lease agreements that you may need, you have to have liability insurance, depending on what type of business you have. You may have to have personal insurance. You may have to even provide some type of health insurance for your employees. So it's important that you look into what you plan on doing as far as your business and how you plan on applying it. Are you going to be leasing a spot? Are you going to buy a building? Are you going to build a building? So that's important. The equipment that's needed for operations. In order for you to operate and to do what you need to do, you need equipment. You need to be able to put in your business plan what it is that you need in order for your business to become a success. You need paper, pencil, chemicals, vehicles, computers, whatever it is that you need for your particular business, that's what you need to have listed on your business plan. So we went over a lot of different things that you need for your business plan. So just to sum it all up, you're going to make sure that your goals and objectives are listed on your business plan. And this is your summary. It doesn't have to be as detailed because you've already talked about everything that you need in detail. So this is just kind of like a summary, just closing everything up. So when the investor or the person that's looking at your business plan can just skim through, it's like, oh, okay, I remember. It's kind of like hitting on target points. So your goals and objectives. You're going to express your commitment to the success of your business. You're going to review it, have a friend review it. You guys can review it together over lunch, and then you take the receipt and you write it off at the end of the year. So that's having somebody, a second set of eyes, to be able to look at your business plan, make sure you have every I dotted and every T crossed. The business plan is flexible. You're flexible in life. Things change. Things going to change in your business as well. You're not going to every day come in and it's going to be the same. So once you see that some things are changing and they're changing more so than normal, then it's time to go back and look at your business plan. Maybe you need to do some things differently. Times change, trends change, products change, people change. So when all these things come about, then you need to go back and look at your business plan and make some adjustments. You don't have to start from scratch because you already have it and you did a great job, you have it detailed. But you may need to go in and, like, for example, marketing. Back in the day, all you had to do was place an ad in a newspaper, do some flyers, pass out some flyers. Well, today, it's different. You market online. So that's one little change that you may have to go and change in your business plan. So basically, your business plan is your blueprint to success. Remember, if you do not plan for your success, you're planning for your failure. And we're going to be moving on with business license and requirements, and Roy's going to take care of that for you.
Okay, before we get started onto that, business licenses and requirements, I'm going to be sharing with you guys an actual copy of a business plan that we put together years ago. See if I can get it here. Okay, what happened? Screen sharing stops. Share. Okay. Yeah, let me pull it up. Okay, and then let me see if I'm sharing it with you guys. There it is there. All right. I'm going to share a business plan of a business that we had years ago. And basically, I can share this with you because a business plan is not projecting what we did or anything like that. A business plan is projecting what it is that you wanted to do in your business, and it's showing anywhere from a year to 5 years down the road where you project your business is going to be. And this is, again, used for banks and investors An investor, again, can be a family member or anybody that's looking into your business that wants to do business with you. The name of the business at that time was Excalibur Transportation LLC. Ms. Person is going to talk to you guys a little bit more about that in the business plan.
So this is a company that we had a couple of years ago, Excalibur Transportation. This was our business plan. Me and Roy were the only owners, so that's what's listed. We have our website, all our future information listed. We have a simple table of contents. And when you look at it, it looks very detailed, very, professional, very, broke down so that the person, whoever's looking just can go forward and look for the different information. As you see, our business plan was actually 57 pages because we had a lot of addendums. We had a lot of important information that we felt that people would need to know, especially being a transportation company, you're going to be transporting people. So we have our executive summary, the business description of the business, financial goals, which we listed, and you see the personal investment. We have that we both invested $5,000, and what we were looking for was some investors for a total of at least $100,000 because of the equipment that we need, insurance. It was very expensive. We have our equipment listed, the vehicles, maintenance, the type of insurance that would be needed, and our employee payroll, the rent office space that was going to be needed for the transportation company, furniture, computer equipment. It says broken down. It just doesn't say equipment. We have office equipment. We have vehicle equipment, the utilities that were paid, phone, the fees that we paid to attorneys to establish our corporation. This is our advertising fee. Have everything broken down as far as how much we plan to make. That's our gross revenue. And you see we did it over a 3-year period. The legal structure of our company. You see when you're doing the legal structure, we have the date that the corporation was established, the corporation number, articles of corporation. We have the different addendums attached. We list our advantages as far as what we can bring to the table, what we do better than our competitors. Have our experience, future plans, and this is just kind of like a snippet of what a business plan looks like. As I mentioned before, our actual business plan was 57 pages long, but we didn't want to take up that much time. We just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what a business plan would look like and what are some things that should be listed in the type. You see the layout, we have every section is titled. So it makes it easy reading for the person that's looking at your business plan. They can go straight to what you have listed. I'm just scrolling up right quick. Listed on your table of contents. So when they look at your table of contents, they know that they can, I can go to this page and see your summary, or they might not even care about all that. They just want to know the financial part. So they can go to our financial summary, which is located on page 14, and see everything they need to see about financing. So you see it's broken down into the different sections that were needed: operations, finance, marketing, and then our introduction. So you can do your business plan however you want. It can be simple or it can be complex. It's your choice.
Thank you, Ms. Person, for sharing that. You guys, basically, if you want to tackle to try to get your business plan up and running, you can. Or if you want to need some help with it, you can inbox us at Entrepreneurs on the Move Black Business Bootcamp. That we'll be sharing this video with you guys. You can put down in the comments section some information there. If you need some help, we will give you a call and see what we can do for you. So I'm going to go back to sharing. Let's see here. Let's go back to the desktop. Yeah, this one here. All right, and let's see here. All right, great. All right, I'm going to be talking to you guys about business license and requirements that you're going to be needing to get done here in the state of Florida, and of course, every state you requires that you have a business license to be in business. You know, you can get away with selling stuff online or on personal value using your social security number or selling out your trunk. But for the most, if you're going to be out in the public's eye, and a lot of places require you to have some form of business license. If you're going to be just a regular local business and you and follow what we to a sole proprietorship, you're going to be required to at least get an occupational license, a fictitious license to be in business. Businesses must comply with local, state, and federal laws and regulations. Business must be sure to check with the State Department of Labor, county and city governments, and you know, get a lawyer if they need lawyer assistance. But for the most, you're not going to need that if you're not going to be doing anything other than maybe like dealing with kids or something like that, or medical in those type of businesses. Again, I stated a state fictitious registration. Basically what that is, a fictitious license is a license that you're going to need if you're doing business other than your name. If again, my name is Roy Person. If I was doing business in my name, I may not need a fictitious license. But if I was going to be doing it as Motorola, whatever, then I'm going to need a fictitious license because that's not my name. And then if you're going to be selling products, tangible items, you're going to need a state sales tax certificate, okay? If you're going to be actually selling products, all right? And here, the state of Florida, some information here, state of Florida corporations. We got the website, we have the phone number, basic corporations, anywhere from $150, $160. Florida Department of Revenue, if you're going to get a sales tax certificate, it's going to be about $5. And again, you can Google. This is for the state of Florida, but if you want to find that information in your state, just type in whatever the name of your state, division of corporations, and it should pop up. All right. Business structure. A business structure determines what kind of what your taxes are going to be, and that's kind of self-explanatory. If you a sole proprietorship, your taxes are going to be one thing. If you're a corporation, your taxes is going to be another thing. Because as a corporation, you can write off more things than you can as a sole proprietorship. There's more things you can get away with as far as taxes are concerned, and then and the business must your liabilities of the businesses that you're going to be in. We all know sole proprietorship is actually being in business for yourself, and I don't recommend being sole proprietor, but because there's so many liabilities that goes with it. But if you want to start with a small little business that does not require people coming into your business that can sue you, a sole proprietor, I'm going to talk a little bit more about it later, but sole proprietorship, you can be sued. The three most common types of structures are sole proprietorship, partnerships, and corporations. Another type of corporations is limited liability company, which is an LLC, and I'll be talking to you guys about that. A sole proprietorship is a one-person operation, most common and easy to establish. Owner assumes liabilities. Based on what I said, sole proprietor is a business that is just you. Okay, you open it up, everything's in your name. Okay, all the liabilities fall upon you. So if you open up a brick and mortar business and a store, and I come in your store and I slip and fall, I'm gonna sue you. Okay, and when I sue you, I'm gonna sue you personally. Okay, that's what the difference between sole proprietorship and corporation. I'm gonna sue you, and if you don't have the money, going to put a lien against you, okay? Not against your business, against you. Partnership is, I know it's a name of partnership, which is two persons coming together to establish a business, but both persons assume liability. The only difference between partnership is that it's 50-50. You both are going to be sued, but it's just that this person's got a 50% sued and that person's 50% sued. It's just same as being a sole proprietorship. It's just splitting up how you're going to be sued. I don't recommend it, but when you first start a business, and if it's a business that does not have to have people dealing directly with people coming into your businesses, hey, I say you have to get started any way you have to get started, but we recommend going into being a corporation. Then you have your corporation, you have your C, your S, and your limited liability. Corporation is a legal entity of persons that recognize the separate rights, privileges, and liabilities of corporation, most complex, and is comprised of three groups: shareholders, directors, and officers. Okay. Now, with your C corporation, which is the highest, which is the biggest corporations, the C corporation allows you to have shareholders, directors, and officers. All of them do, but the difference between is the C and the others is the shareholders. In the C corporation, you can have many shareholders as you want, and then you can issue certificates. You can sell shares of your company. You can sell stocks in your company, your preferred and common stocks to your customers, and that'll be another video that we'll talk about that later. But that's the big difference. Your S corporation is just like your C corporation, but the only difference between the S and C is the S corporation, you're limited on the shareholders that you can have. It's anywhere from 75 to 100 shareholders. You can have no more than that, okay? And then your limited liability corporation. Now, limited liability corporation, you can't have any shareholders. Basically, it's a corporation. It's in corporate status, but it protects you, okay? You still can have directors and officers, but you can't have shareholders, okay? But you're still protected. You remember that word, protected. Protect yourself. If some of these three corporations right here will protect you personally. If someone goes in your business and they sue you and put you out of business, okay, they put the corporation out of business, but they didn't come after you personally, okay? So your insurance and whatever you have through your corporation, they'll go after that and go with it, whatever you have in the corporation, but you're personally protected. And that's what you need to know about being actual starting these corporations. Again, if you need any information on how to draw up your corporate papers or how to get started, inbox us at Entrepreneurs on the Move Black Business Bootcamp in the comments. Leave your name and your number and what you need, and we will get back with you. Okay. Now, we're going to be talking about the financing part of your business, and I'm going to turn that over to Ms. Person.
All right. We're talking about financing. Financing is basically where you get your money from. How are you going to build your business financially? So when we're talking about it, we're talking about your personal savings. That's the way that you can get money using your own money, which nobody wants to really use their own money, but you can use your money as capital to get other money for your business. So when doing your business plan, you listed some of that in your business plan. So now you're ready to start getting investors. So you look for friends and family. It's always easier to talk to a friend or family, give them an idea, see, how they feel about it, and see if they're willing to invest. Venture capitalists. Venture capitalists is another form of investment that's kind of picking up since Shark Tank. Shark Tank, those are venture capitalists. You go in, you pitch your idea, you tell them what you want, what you need, how you plan on using your money. They really go in detail before they even decide if they're going to help you or not. So that's a way of getting money for your business. Banks and credit unions. You apply for a loan. It's based on, even though you have a business idea, they're looking at your personal credit because you're not established yet. So credit unions are easier to go to. So you start off at a credit union, open up your little credit union, line of, account, build your line of credit on a personal level with the credit union. Then you go into business. So you're starting to build a relationship with your banker. Go in, they see you. I mean, and today it's hard to kind of build a personal relationship because things are changing so rapidly because you have you have ATMs. They actually have ATMs in the bank now. It's taking the places of the tellers. But you do whatever you have to do to establish a relationship with your bank, whether it's personal, face-to-face, or electronically, sending emails, some type of relationship you can build with your bank. And then when you're applying for your loan, you have your short and your long term. I suggest doing short term first because that builds up your rapport. It's like a 6-month loan or less. Pay it off quickly, and maybe in about another 30 days, then you go in for the long term, which will give you the opportunity to get more money and give you a longer time period to pay it back and start really building your business. You can go and check on the SBA website, which is Small Business Administration. They have different loans that they will back you. You have to still get your stuff lined up. You still have to have, a good credit score and a sound business plan, but they'll help you do a lot of things. They'll even help you write a business plan. So they'll be able to help you seek financing and be able to help you apply for different loans. Oh, another way that you can get financing for your business is through going back to school. Nobody really ever thought about it. Some people do, but most people don't. When you go back to school, mainly you're focusing on, my education. I got to get this degree so I can get this job, so I can do that. However, you're not thinking that the same money that you're investing, or the government, or a private lender, is investing in you to go back to school, you're going to have some left over. So the money that's left over, you can take that money and invest it in yourself. Invest it in your business. You do your basic living, pay your bills, and then instead of going out buying a new car or new clothes or new shoes or, partying it up, you take that money and you invest it in your future. Invest it in the future of your kids. So when you think about it, when you're going to school, you're getting a lot of benefits off that one financial source. So you're getting an education. If you decide you want to go into the career world, you have your degree, you have your paperwork to back you. Or you invest in your own business and you still have that education and that paperwork. And you have your business that you established from government funds. And when it's time to pay it back, you don't pay it back until after you get out of school, 6 months after you get out of school. So they give you a little time at an interest rate of 3 to 4%. That's a better loan than the banks could give you, than your credit card. Even better than what your friends and family would give you. So that's something that you can look into. You can check with Central Florida Adult Tutoring. They'll help you get set up with school, help you with your application, help you with your financial aid. Of course, at a little nominal fee, but the benefits that you would get from it would be tremendous. Check them out.
All right, thank you again, Ms. Person. All right, I'm going to be talking about marketing with you guys, how to market your business, and basically, a lot of people open up businesses and they spend thousands and thousands of dollars, and they just think that because they open the doors, people are going to show up, and it's not true. It's not going to happen. You have to put some money into your business. You have to put some money into your business. Now, granted, it does not take a lot of money to start a business. You can start a business with $500. $500. And if you market it the right way, you are in business, okay? And in that $500, that's probably even including the basic licenses that you're going to need to be in business, depending on how you do it. And In marketing, we know the number one marketing tool in the world is still today word of mouth. Okay, word of mouth is still number one. No matter how many others do what they need to do, word of mouth still number one. Then you got your basic medias. You got your newspapers, your magazine, your flyers, your business cards, your postcards, your promotional products. Those are things you're going to need to promote your business. Number one being the, of course, business cards. You need to have a business card to be in business. Okay. If someone you meet a person, you always need to have a business card in your wallet or your pocketbook. When you meet a person for the first time, you shake their hand, you introduce yourself, you give them a business card. Every person that you meet is a customer. Everybody, family, friends, anybody you meet, they're a customer. Because you never know what people need. Okay? Now, that's one way of marketing your business. The next ways is your social medias. Okay? But now, before we get started in any of that, you must have a website. I know it's at the bottom, but the website. You must have a website, because a website in today's world, you need a website. The website that kind of tells people that you have arrived. Okay, your product and services. They can go read about you. They can see what you're all about. They can see what your mission statement says, that you aim to please customers no matter what. People want to hear that. People want to hear when they spend their money with you that their money was not spent in vain. Okay? Now, once you get your website, now you can start advertising your business on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. In today's world, social media rules. Okay? Social media rules. Number one. And social media rules. You have to put your stuff out there in social media, okay? Now, granted, social media is not as expensive as regular brick and mortar advertising. Because, for instance, a lot of this stuff, Facebook and the Twitters and the Instagrams, a lot of that stuff's free. It's free. YouTube, free. Free. Okay, how these companies get paid? They get paid on the amount of people that come to the sites, and they get advertisers that see all of these people coming to the sites, and they advertise because the advertisers are trying to get those people to come to those businesses. Now, inside Facebook, if you want to market your stuff, Facebook actually has a way you can market your stuff to all the Facebook members there, and for a small amount. And you can reach thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And so now, again, if you guys need any help with that or any of the stuff that we talk about, please feel free to leave your name and your number in Entrepreneurs on the Move inbox, and we will get back with you and help you in whatever it is that you need to be helped with. Now, in that, here's a promotional company that we recommend, P&P Global Network, LLC. They sell apparels, business cards, business forms. They do print anything that you need to market your business, like business cards and things of that nature. This company actually they do more than just do products. This company actually helps you step by step to market and manage your business and things that you're going to need to do down the road to help your business. So please feel free to check them out. The website's here. You guys can write it down, do whatever you need to do. And this is a great company. Okay. You guys, thank you for joining us today. I'm going to leave you with some thoughts. When you control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions. He will find his own proper place and stand in it, by Dr. Carter G. Woodson. Basically what that means is, guys, we're giving you guys this information, okay, because you're over here in one place. We want to get you in another place because you're standing in this spot because someone else is controlling your thinking. But don't get me wrong, working a job is great, but having a business is better. Okay, because you control your destiny. You control how much money you're going to make at the end of the day. Now, we're not telling you to run out there and quit your jobs. We're just telling you down the road, and you watching our videos, to plan on having your own one day. To plan on having your own, because it's a very nice thing to have your own business. But now we're going to be actually promoting small Monday through Friday. We're going to be placing 30-minute promos on Entrepreneurs on the Move Black Business Bootcamp, and giving you guys free information that's going to be helping you guys get started, ranging from businesses that have been started for $500, ranging from basic information that you need to know out there. We're going to be getting you guys over to our website, Entrepreneurs on the Move, so you can promote your products for free. We didn't have that on the actual social media, but you guys feel free to go to the website, entrepreneursonthemove.net, and post your stuff on there for free. It's absolutely free, and it will always be free for you guys. It is a platform. We're trying to get you guys, open your mind, help rebuild Black Wall Street, and pretty much show you guys how to get out there. And I know there's a lot of companies out there that are charging, and I don't have nothing against them. And we're not going to take anything from them, but someone must get you guys started. If you never start, if you're over here, you got to pay for it, you may never start. But if I give you the tools that you need up front for free, you guys may start. Now, down the road, if you need us to help you, that's what we're here for, okay, to help you. But the information I'll be giving you guys every 30 minutes will be free Monday through Friday. Just look for us again at Entrepreneurs on the Move. We want to thank you for joining us. My name is Roy Person.
My name is Samantha Person. And remember, each one teach one. So what we are teaching you, we expect you to turn around and teach the next generation. And we are
Entrepreneurs on the Move Black Business Bootcamp.
Thank you.